Hey folks, all doing? Hero of None here with your Mundus Minute on March 5th, 2021. ESO news, Luxury Merchant, and Golden Merchant stuff, all in a few minutes. So first up in the news, well, an update for PvPers out there. Cyrodiil's test has come back, and they have found that it really doesn't matter if proc sets are turned on or off. Well, at least in the CP campaigns. According to the feedback that they got from the performance tests, they did not see a significant impact to performance during this test. However, because of some of the feedback they got, they are going to keep proc sets off in Cyrodiil until update 31, which launches in Q3. So yeah, next Monday, which is coming up next in the news, we're going to see the next patch update for update 29, then the chapter release for update 30, and then the 31st, which should be I think it's going to be another dungeon one. They're going to be turning back on inside Cyrodiil with new updates so they can turn proc sets on or off or something like that. I'll link it down below so you can take a look at it and also comment on it. But if you're using proc sets and you want a PvP, it looks like the only place you're going to be able to do that is either in duels or in battlegrounds for now. Also in the news, update 29 preview is up, and again, it is coming to PC next Monday, I believe, which I think is Tuesday. Sorry about that. And it's going to be coming to the consoles on March 16th for Xbox One and PlayStation 4 users. There's a new Crown Store showcase coming up as well. I'll leave that link down below, but if you want to get a sign of ball and a few other nice little pets coming up in March here, take a look down below. You get more information about that. And also a reminder that when the new update comes out for 29, you're going to get a pet, but you're also going to have to respec a lot of things: attributes, skills, and champion points, because champion points are getting an overhaul, and several things are changing with skills in general, just because champion points are changing as well. So again, make sure if you haven't already, write it down for what your current build is so you can make adjustments, or maybe you want to use an add-on if you're on PC to save that and then reapply it when it comes back on. I'll leave links to that, all that stuff down below in the comments section there. So next, let's take a look at the Luxury Merchant and the Golden Merchant for today. First up in the Luxury Merchant, a bunch of ancient orc stuff here, which seems like it's coming from Orsinium. So if you're a big orc fan, or if you just want an extra sarcophagus or two, you can get that now. Now, as you kind of saw a preview of on the Golden Merchant today, we have Maidens Ring, which gives you 600 spell damage to your magic damage abilities. And actually, you can get this right now out of Morrowind. So if you don't want to spend that 150k and maybe you just want to get a purple version, get that right now out of Vanderfall while they're having the event, which subsequently also ends on Tuesday. Maidens Ring is also for 150k, and it adds 400 damage to your frost damage abilities, which I would just skip entirely. Like, you can get War Maiden here, which gives 600 damage to your magic damage abilities, while Yggdrasil is only 400 to just your frost damage abilities. Probably skip that one. And then for 250k, you can get Maidens Ring, which is from a DLC Frost Vault dungeon. It is a good PvE damage set, which will, when you deal critical damage, will increase your weapon critical. And when it stacks up to top tier, it also increases your critical damage by 10%. And then Calron's Legacy Ring, which is a pretty good proc set here. So when you deal critical damage on a single target, you launch fire, ice, shock, or disease on your target, and deals 1700 or 17,000 damage, and applies a status effect for once every 10 seconds. So either one of those are pretty good, and they do come from DLC dungeons. So if you don't have them already, maybe you want to stop by the Golden Merchant and pick up two. And then for 100k, a Neuronus E-Pulse and Troll King's Arm Cops. Shoulders, I always recommend go ahead and gamble the keys, and especially for this, Neuronus, really not worth it. Troll King, marginally worth it if you need it, but again, gamble the keys if you really want to get one of those sets. All right, I'm Hero of None. It's a Mundus Minute. See you on Tamriel.